Hello and welcome to Therapy Express with Rosanna, and thank you so much for watching today. We're going to talk in this video about the 5 stages of grief, and it is from the book by Elisabeth Kübler-Ross and David Kessler. And that book is about grieving a loss. And I'm going to talk about those losses in relationship to the coronavirus and what that has meant for so many people. There are 5 stages I'm going to be going over. The first of which is denial. In the denial stage, we can't believe what has happened. We're in shock. And that's kind of what happened when this coronavirus first started gaining a lot of strength. We were like, I can't believe it. The word I heard more than anything was, this is surreal. Watching people wearing masks and going in lines, running out of toilet paper and the like. It was something that we were not used to. It was a loss of our freedom to be able to go to the store and buy anything. And for a lot of people, they actually lost members of their family. So denial, which is the first stage, is a way to help us cope, to help us deal with that shock, because when we can't believe that something is happening, it sort of doesn't sink in. So we're like, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. No, this is not really happening. And as it progressed and it became more and more real, we started realizing, yeah, this is happening, which leads to the second stage, anger. So after we leave the denial stage and now we know what's going on, we're angry. And that anger is one of the most manageable emotions that we have. We're used to being angry. So that anger helps us cope. It helps us center our focus on something. Maybe we're angry at China. We're angry at the president. We're angry at the virus. We're angry at someone who's walking around without a mask. But we're angry. And that anger helps us. It's like an anchor. And it helps us focus on something other than the loss that we are experiencing. So it's very, very critical to our healing. The third stage is bargaining. At this point, we know what's happening, but we're like, okay, if I wear a mask, then maybe I won't get it. If I do this and wash my hands, maybe I'll stay safe. And if you have someone that is very sick, you might be saying to yourself, well, if she recovers, please, I promise I'll be nice to her from here on in, or whatever. You're bargaining with God or whoever it is that things change because you can't bear what's happening at the moment. The fourth stage is depression. Now, you can know that the anger's gone, the denial's gone, the bargaining is gone, and now you are left with the actual feelings of the loss that you experienced. Maybe it was the loss of a job. Maybe it was the loss of your freedom. And more importantly, maybe it was the loss of somebody that you loved very much during this whole crisis. So at this point, you may be thinking that depression maybe means you have mental illness or something. You don't. You don't have a mental illness. Ask yourself, am I depressed for a good reason? And yes, you are depressed for a very good reason. Things are completely topsy-turvy in this world right now, and loss is loss, no matter what it is. And a lot of people have lost people to coronavirus. But the people who haven't lost human beings that they love, those people have lost other things. So we all lost something, and that is cause enough for depression. A lot of people at this point, they lose their motivation. They don't want to do anything. They're hunkered in the house and they're feeling desperate. And it's okay to feel that because what's happening is true. And you have to go through that stage in order to be able to heal as well. So it's okay. It's okay to be depressed. It's part of the process. And the final stage, number 5, is acceptance. Now, this doesn't mean that what is happening or the losses that you've endured are okay and that you're fine now. No, what this means is that this new reality is what it is for now. If you've lost someone, then you can't get that person back. And you have to get to the point of accepting that you'll never see that person again. If you've lost a job, then accept the reality that maybe you won't get that job again, maybe you'll get something else. But whatever it is that's happening in your personal life, you have to come to terms with that acceptance. Now, all these stages are very important, but you're not necessarily going to go from one to the end and then it's over. You may go back and forth in between stages, and that's okay. This is what we human beings need to be able to survive any kind of trauma and loss. So I wanted to tell you about that, and many of you may be familiar with this, but I had someone ask me to do a video on this, so I wanted to do it. And I hope this has been helpful to you to kind of conceptualize and give you a thumbnail of what the stages are. And maybe that's something that you can share with someone else. Okay? All right. Before I leave today, I am going to announce the winner of the next giveaway of the Healing Alphabet. So bear with me, right? All right, here we go. Here we go. I've got a winner, and I will read that winner right now. All right. And the winner is Daniela Camero. So congratulations, Daniela. I hope you enjoy my book. Please email me at inspired@rosanasnee.com and give me your shipping information, and I'll make sure you get an autographed copy of my book. I hope you guys enjoy this channel. Please subscribe, turn on your notifications, and look for me next week. Until then, make every moment count. Bye.